Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm the fan of history and I promised you 100 M14 videos. This is number 100. I have not done all of them myself. I've had a lot of help. Thank you everyone. But this is the final one. I did number 1 and I'm gonna do number 100. If I win this, there might be more. If I get really like I long for M14, there might be others. I'm gonna run the 4-mans on sngprop, the other YouTube channel. So only 8-mans M14 from now on here. I have goldfish ready for the prizes and I'm ready to go draft. I played 2 4-mans off camera and lost them both. So my win streak is over by long shot. That is not the Mutavault. So how about this? There's not anything blue here. There's not any prime and not any prime removal. Charging Griffin, but let's see what's open. I think I'm gonna is it way too early to take the Howl? I want that Howl, but I want the Warden too. Howl or Warden? Howl is a great deck, but this Tusker might put someone in green too. No, I'm gonna go with the safe choice and take Warden. He actually goes into the Howl deck too if Howl wheels. So I'm first picking blue. That's not the best. There's a Sarah Angel here. Sarah Angel or Flames. Red is so weak. White blue is decent. I say that's the deck I won the most with. I'm not giving up anything in blue. I'm picking the Sarah Angel here. Yeah. Ooh, getting paid. Quag Sickness is probably the best card here. But if I'm gonna cut blue, I'm gonna cut blue. So this is my Scroll Thief. Banish Priest, I think I'm gonna cut blue still. Banish Priest is arguably stronger than Messenger Drake, but I'm taking the Drake. And I'm taking Claustrophobia over Pacifist by the same reasoning. Twiddly is not with us anymore. I have fresh coffee. I have old coffee. I have water. We are set. I'll try to note the time each round begins, but if I haven't in the show notes, tell me to do so and I will. Okay, this looks like a pretty good start for a draft. Flare or Dawn Strike is a very easy choice. Mastodon, Sentinel, Charging Griffin. I think the 3 power is the strongest here. I don't even have an instant or source yet, so I think Archaeomancer is not what I want. I do want to Siege Mastodon like guy eventually, but not yet. Focus, not click on random links on the web. Spellblast, Pillarfield, Ox, Darksteel, Ingot. I want the Pillarfield Ox. I could want the Pillarfield Ox, but I'm not taking it this early. This Darksteel Ingot would only give me bad ideas. I'm not in the Howl deck. I should take the pillar field docks for the sideboard if nothing else. Because it is decent at blocking. Cancel also for the sideboard probably. Could main deck one. I hate Frost Breath. I'm not gonna play it in a defensive deck. Firecat scares me, Plummet scares me too. The Howl didn't wheel, so... And we haven't seen much greeners. I think we were flexible and ended up in our favorite deck. Given that we already have 9 playables, I think we will be set for playables and we can start cutting the crappy stuff. Here I like Solemn for the sideboard. And I am not above playing a Stone Enchanter. I need to see 2 targets for Solemn to bring it in. Yeah, Merfolk Spy is so incredibly bad. Wow. Taking the swamp. Hoping I can make somebody play these cards. Because I don't want them. Pack number 2. Mutavault, 1 time. Liliana of the Dark Realms for $2.14. Train Condor is nice. The Accord is super awesome if I can make a deck around it, but why would I be able to do that? I might even wield the Accord. I might wield the Celestial Flare too. So do I take the value here? Instead of a solid removal spell. Yeah, I'm going to go for, my limit is about 2 tickets. I'm taking the Mythic here just for the dollar value. Tidebind Image has a dollar value of 66 cents. So I think Air Servant is just better. Silent, okay, white is out. Cancel Illusionary, Disperse and Archaeomancer. Yeah, I think this is a solid Disperse. And Archaeomancer is starting to look more attractive. Here I don't have anything. Could take a negate for the sideboard or a second Solemn. The playables are not coming as I expected them to. I thought I cut blue really good there, but not getting the rewards. So I reread David Schaffer's article and I found that he actually liked Coral Merfolk over certain cards. But I'm taking the wall. And Jason the Mind Sculptor liked Armored Cantrix. Finally, something useful. Yeah, I'm not gonna play Armored Cantrix. I might play it just to prove a point. Well, 14 playables are not bad. The bad card here are Pillar Field and Cancel. I can top my curve with the Stone Enchanter, I don't mind that. 10 guys. And this deck really needs a pillar field ox actually, because there is not much going on the ground, is there? There has to be things going on the ground. Ah, another scroll thief. I like it. No card draw, except scroll thieves. I wield the flare. Okay then, I'm taking a negate for the sideboard. I'm taking the Mastodon, so now this the Cantrix will never see play. Worrying number of 5 drops here. But Mastodon is a lot better than Pillar Field Ox. Lack of card draw is worrying. Also some solid removal is lacking, but I already have 17 cards, so some of these cards will not make the cut. I guess I'll steal a Lay of the Land from the Howl deck. Oh, that Mind Rot is not going to hit me. Liliana, only $2. That's sad. Ground Shaker Sliver, nobody wants you. The format is slow, but it's not that slow. Broken Bomb. Okay, we have tested the Ring of Three Wishes. Here's my Cauldron, so I could have built the deck I wanted. But there's my Divination as well, so... and I'm gonna go for this. Ring of Three Wishes is only 56 cents. So we're gonna divinate. This looks solid. 5-6 flyers. Some of this, the knights would be nice. Okay, I'll settle for another Serra Angel. I will not play Siege Mastodon then. Quicken Train Condor, Time Ebb, Flare. I think it's time for Time Ebb. Pardon the pun. Can this wheel? It is not that like Wall of Frost is nice too, but Time Ebb is just more solid. And exactly what I need. 12 creatures. Who is going to do the blocking here? There is another Messenger Drake and a Sentinel Sliver, but no, I'm probably never gonna pick the 2-drop over the 5-drop here in this format. Wow. Yeah. This is starting to look pretty good. Another Time Ebb seems just insane actually. Yeah, I'm happy to play this. 18 lands, schmack play. This cancel is probably out. Blessing, Hive Stirrings. I'm not gonna play a 2-1, no matter what David Sheffer says. This is not the format for Coral Merfolk. Oh, I like my... I don't like Brave the Elements unless my deck is all white. I don't like Mana. I like Rod of Ruin. Damn it. I do like it. love Rod of Ruin. Too much. I love it too much because it was good in limited 100 years ago. You know, I actually drafted 4th edition at a Pro Tour. That was interesting. At that point, Rod of Ruin was okay. Now it is pretty slow, but this is a slow format. It is a sideboard card probably against many X1s. This curve is not the best. And if I'm going to play yes, sensory deprivation. Yeah, this guy is not going to see play. Quick and was worth something for a short while. Probably not anymore. Yeah, Mr. Sacrifice deck, you can't have this. Hate them all. Okay, so we have a 13 creature deck packed to the brim with removal. Question is then if we really need disperse. Are we cutting disperse or we need a 2-drop? Some kind. And I want to play an 18 land in a deck with 5 important 5-drops. You could make a case for cutting Stone Enchanter, but we don't really want to cut creatures from this deck. And actually the Warden is gonna be helpful. We want the disperse because of all the Scroll Thieves. These are too many cards. Damn it, Rod of Ruin. You have ruined my day. 14 creatures. Yeah, it was that Mastodon. Okay. Well, Flood will be a problem, but I have the Scroll Thieves, I have the Divination, the Messenger Drakes. This is a mana sink if there ever was one, but I lack mana sinks. Ox is going to leave us if we need to bring in something. $10-8 for claustrophobia. Yeah. I think that is fair. Do you agree on this build? I should be able to get through in the air, and I actually have a ton of things to remove. Blockers and stuff. And a huge amount of flyers. I will have some early problems, but I can sort them out with these things. Maybe I need to run 9/9. Just to have... Yeah, I think that's good. Oh my god, they are fast. So 18 mana. All the removal, holding the ground with Angelic Wall, Scroll Thieves removal, the Pillarfield Ox. Not going below 13 creatures. I think this is good. Here we go. Time to play the control deck. Ironclad. We will have to mulligan. And we are keeping this. Ironclad. Young Pyromancer. It's the worst target for sensory deprivation, but I have to target it because he's gonna do too much damage, especially if I'm gonna divinate next turn. He probably doesn't have too many instant or sorceries. A white-red deck. It's important to stay ahead on the clock all the time here. Whoa, Mr. Firecat. So he needs to be locked down. Oh. Well, hopefully I can draw into my second planes. If nothing else, I found a time ab. Sweet lord. Time ebb seems better because then I know what he's doing next turn. But I need to find one more mana to be able to handle this. There will be some pain. Glad I put in another wow shock in the face. Well, he's gonna get me to 5. Unless I find a mana here. And this Celestial Flare looks ready to be taken out. Or he's gonna get me to 6 then. We have to consider taking out Flare against him with all these 1/1s. And now Scroll Thief can't kill them. So we have to play something that can. That is the Air Servant. Oh. So, pacifism is the first target for offering we have seen. Now I'm at 2. Why is that guy attacking? Maybe for the flare. I'm dead. Right, he's gonna attack me with 6 guys. I can't flare anybody. Yeah. Even though we had a lot of 1/1s. What could I take in? These are not any good, and I haven't seen enough target for the offering. Road of Ruin is way too slow. Construct over Stone Enchanter would make sense actually, but I like to have the life gain. No, I think we can handle this. We did mulligan after all. And he got the early Pyromancer. Maybe Rod of Ruin. Maybe Rod of Ruin over Flare actually. This looks better. It's a curve. I like curves. No mulligan. I'm taking too much time. But that's okay. Oh, he doesn't have a turn to play. I curve with my mighty wall. But I think this wall is pretty important. Scroll Thief. Could run away with this game. Could easily run away with this game actually. But now I'm flooding. Double high stirrings. That means I should definitely go for the rod instead of a flare. Yeah. You can't do it, right? He's missing land drops, so time ebbing whatever he plays now will be a good thing. God! Mindsparker. That's pretty bad. So I think I'm gonna take 2 damage there. And that might count. And then I'm gonna take 2 more when I flare him. And divination. Yeah, keep flare open. Play angel next turn. Wow, he did 6 damage. That's not too bad. Okay, now we go to town. All he needs is an outrage. Well, Battle Sliver doesn't do a whole lot, does he? And I don't need to make any difficult calls here because I can just attack. What if he attacks with everything? Wow! Another battle sliver. Now he attacks with everything. That must have been a misclick. Oh, there are 5 ones. Shit. I thought they weren't slivers, but of course they are. Oh god. Jesus. Well, awesome. It was nice to see this deck. I read about it, but I never seen it. White Red Aggro, that was Chris Weaver's favorite. Crushed like a maggot. A pretty bad misplay to not think that they were slivers. I was confused by the Pyromancer. In the end it didn't do anything, but this is just one more sign that I think I'm done with this format. It's interesting that I had this enormous win streak and then I just started losing like crazy. So since video number 98 I haven't won any tournament, even though I played off camera. So round 2 starts at 32 minutes. Right, everybody lost 2-0, so I'm meeting somebody who is dispirited that I can crush with my awesome control deck. What a start, not the start I wanted. Okay, let's hope I'm not getting crushed by 34 points of power on turn 5. No, that was an exaggeration. I got a buy. Wow. That sucks so much. Yep.